Dash League Nation, welcome to the Dashcast pregame show. Wah, 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 wah. We're going to be talking about all the matches happening this weekend before we get to SWUA versus FAM, which is coming up in just 1/2 hour. So what is going on? What's going on, Blister? What's going on, Humbles?
Hello.
All right. Wow. What is my camera
Holy
doing?
autofocus.
I know, right? I don't know. My camera is on crack right now. So we're going to jump right into this. We got a lot to talk about in this half an hour, but let's jump into this with the match that happened last night. It is, if I can do this right, there we go. Virus versus Death Before Dishonor. Virus 10-3, ranked number 2. DBDH ranked number 3 at 9-4, and versus each other they were 1-1 coming into this match. But
spoiler alerts, by the way.
yes, spoiler alerts. We are going to recap the match. This is the Dashcast pregame show. We're recapping anything that happened, and we weren't able to do this last night. So here is the recap video starting right now. So Virus versus DBDH. Virus came out swinging. Hero and Garbage Man absolutely going on a tear to start off this match, and it I know, right? It looked like this match was going to be over pretty quickly. And man, Hero was just like juking them out, going all around them, and then finally goes down. And Garbage Man followed him up. And they did end up making checkpoint with 7 minutes and 24 seconds to go.
Oh my god!
Right,
7 minutes.
And then they ended up making. Well, here's the thing. So Virus was on a really good push, and then they kind of just sputtered out at the end. But I mean, that's to be expected with how the red spawns work on Launchpad.
I love that play by Garbage Man that we saw real quick, where he was just keeping the overtime up. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. And then DBDH had a little bit of a slow start. Hackerman with these rockets really went off. Except I think, okay, I cut the part. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. There's a part where Hackerman blows himself up twice, like within quick succession. With the rockets.
Oh no.
But DBDH did end up getting the checkpoint, and then this crazy overtime last second push by DBDH pushed them over the edge, and they ended up taking the payload.
Oh my god.
So that was awesome. And then on to the domination match. Hero with the snipers secured the first point.
God.
I know, right? That was a crazy post dash right there.
You can't see me, but my jaw is on the floor. Oh my god.
But then, just a few minutes later, DBDH ties it up, and in fact, each team only got 1 point in this match. So you know what that means?
No way!
Yeah, sudden death.
Wasn't there.
And this sudden death was awesome. Virus came out swinging and ended up getting a team wipe here, as you can see. Gremlin trying to go for this health, but Garbage Man says no. And so Virus ends up getting this team wipe and securing the domination win, which then put them into double control point. And unfortunately, from there on out, it was kind of all Virus. It kind of took over this control point and scored over 100 points ahead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this control point was a little rough for DBDH. And it was a double control point, and Virus ended up taking both. Hero, again, with these snipers, just laying down the law.
Snipers on control point. I think I have seen everything.
I know, right? Well, don't let Grim do that because I feel like Grim
later coming up.
Hero on a 14K. I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Disgusting.
So those are the highlights from that match. And then moving on to the match that we have right after this, coming up in 25 minutes, we got SWUA versus FAM, the Walker semifinals. SWUA coming in here 8-4 with 73 map wins. And they're still in their second season. FAM coming in here 3-9 and 1 forfeit with 25 map wins. SWUA is ranked number 1 in Walker. FAM is number 5, if I'm remembering correctly. I made the graphic. I should remember this. So, I don't know. I see FAM is leading in button pushes and total kills, but SWUA is leading in cart time. I don't know if that means anything, but it's just an interesting stat. And they're both in their second season.
Theoretical guess here: SWUA takes the payload, then we have FAM taking the domination, and then we go into a double control point. And I'm assuming we're not going to see a sudden death. It'd be pretty cool if we did, but I mean, the button presses. That's what is that, like 400 more, 500 more button presses total. God.
Yeah.
The map win difference is definitely showing, but they've got more kills, they've got more button presses. I feel like that's going to set them nicely for that domination. The cart time, however, with SWUA's overall win record is going to definitely put FAM on the limit here. So I think we're going to go to a control point.
Ooh. And really interestingly here, they have not faced each other yet this season.
That is true.
This is an unprecedented match that we've got going on with no background except for what we can see from these teams facing other teams. So this is going to be a really, really interesting time. They might be finding out each other's rosters today. I know that has definitely happened for me when I've gone up against a team that I haven't been up against yet, and oh my gosh, they have this player. Oh no. So that might be going on here. Who knows?
Well, and the other thing to keep in mind with this match is that SWUA has basically spent the entire season in Walker, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously. But FAM has been one of those teams that have like been on the edge of Walker and Sprinter, so they've kind of been going up and down. So that's why I think that their 3-9 record right there is coming true, because they've gone between both rankings.
And you got to remember that last cycle 6 really does impact where you get placed a lot of the time. Just because FAM is 5th in Walker right now doesn't mean that they weren't 2nd or 1st for a lot of it, or even 3rd. Like this match might be closer than we are first assuming, just based off of win-loss record and placement in finals.
That is true. That is true. We got people in the chat. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, this is the Dashcast pregame show, where we're we're not recapping. We only recapped one match. We're talking about all the matches this weekend.
We're about to pre-cap the rest of the matches.
Recap. Yes, I love that.
I almost spit my drink out when you said that, Blister. Sorry, that's why I didn't make any noise. I had to lock in for a second.
So the next match we got coming up today is Fire versus Acolyte.
Oh, these graphics are so cool.
So Fire versus Acolyte. Fire coming in here 5-8. Acolyte 4-8. I believe that Acolyte was ranked pretty high in Sprinter, and I believe Fire had to play in the first round of the playoffs, and so that's why they have that extra win in there. But 59 map wins to 50. Pretty close on every single stat except for versus each other. That's the big one. Fire is 2-0 versus Acolyte. So that is going to be...
doesn't bode well to start
I just opened up their more recent match, and on their Canyon, by the way, it's still spoilers, on their Canyon, Fire did take the payload 97% to 97%.
Oh. Wow.
Also, on the Volcano, Fire took the volcano, Fire took the volcano 3 points to 2 points.
Wow.
So it was close on both maps. It was just unfortunate
Absolutely.
for Acolyte. Okay. And I mean, you got to take into account the experience too. Fire 8 seasons versus Acolyte's 2. I do know that Acolyte's got some like older players on it, people who've been around for a few more seasons than the team might have been around. But Fire's been pretty much consistently the same few people. And they have been, I mean, they oh my God, I can't speak. The coordination, that's the word I was looking for. Good Lord. The coordination is there. They've been working with each other forever. Acolyte has had 2 seasons to work with each other, so hopefully that's enough time to kind of give them that edge. But if they're going to be as close as they were on their last match, it's kind of a toss-up. You can see 5-8 from Fire, 4-8 from Acolyte. The only reason that's not closer is because Acolyte has one less match on record total.
Yeah.
And also taking a look at their other match that they played few cycles ago, they played Launchpad again, or they played Launchpad, and Fire took it 90% to 87%.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So
then Acolyte took the Quarry 3-1, and then with the double control point, Acolyte was only 30 points behind from winning.
Wow. Okay. So Acolyte has a huge chance to take this away from Fire, even after the 2-0 loss.
Absolutely.
And these 2 teams both have been in Dasher, Sprinter. Like they're both on the cusp of Dasher. So I think that this is going to be a really good and even match coming up this afternoon. Hopefully we can get a caster for that. All right, so the next match that I want to talk about happening this evening, which hopefully we can have an unbiased discussion about.
Of course, unbiased, yes.
Is, of course, number 1 Sky versus number 4 Limbo. Limbo coming in here 12-1, Sky coming in here 5-7. So the thing to keep in mind, though, is Limbo has spent most of the time in Sprinter, whereas us on Sky have been in Dasher. We've been kind of pinging back
humble brag.
Yeah. Sprinter and Dasher.
Humble brag.
Okay, I'm trying to be unbiased here. Okay.
No, you're good.
But I think this is also going to be a Buns Bunny saying watching you, Goose. I think this is also going to be a great match. Limbo just destroying their competition. And C2
is insane.
Yeah, C2. I lie awake at night, just like, oh God, C2. That's last night I couldn't sleep because of C2.
Nightmares of C2.
Nightmares.
In my dream, I was walking around Canyon, and I couldn't walk around any corners without C2 being there. He followed me like the Reaper.
He's just like, hey, how you doing? Boom.
And the one match that Limbo did lose was to TBDI, who are currently in a Dasher, of course.
Yeah. Oh man. So that is going to be.
Is this Sprinter matchup?
Yeah, this is the Sprinter semifinals.
Okay, all right. I love the Sky logo, by the way. I don't know if everyone talks about it every season, but it's just getting to see it is so cool. The little skyline and then the color change, so good.
That is a Mad Clever original, I believe. Is that right?
I think yeah. So I think Mad Clever took the picture. I think the actual logo though was done by like a Sky player. Oh God, what's his name? Hold on.
Season 3, I think.
Oh wait, like that's a real photo that Clever took?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
God,
was.
It doesn't even...
I don't even know who this is. It's Oculus Prime 8128 was on Sky when it first formed, and made that logo.
Oh, I remember Yeah, I remember playing against him in like pubs occasionally. I haven't seen him in forever though.
Yeah, I don't think he. Okay, so funny story about that. When I was trying to mess around with the Sky logo, I sent him a message and I was like, "Hey man, I know this is really out of the blue, but I'm Goose, and I'm the captain. I'm one of the captains of Sky right now. Can you send me the font that you used on Sky? And he never replied. And then that totally just went out of my memory of me doing that. And then like a couple days ago, I was also messing with the Sky logo again, and I messaged him like without seeing the previous message, and I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, I already asked him this question, so I quickly deleted it. I was like, all right, he's gonna think I'm insane.
But anyway,
and we don't have a stat board for this, do we?
We don't. No. I think I bothered Dave enough for the other stats. So the website displays like the stats from in like every season a team has been a part of. But I was like, hey Dave, can I have the stats for just this season for these teams? And then I didn't want to bother him anymore with any more requests.
Well, I do know that both of these guys have been around for a while, so
since season
experience
3,
is
both
there.
teams.
Yeah,
Teams, season 3,
which is crazy. Battle of the OGs, I guess.
Battle of the Unks.
So
I knew both of you were going to say exactly that. But yes, this is going to be a great time. Both teams have some very well experienced veterans on these teams. I don't think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any of these players are like super new. Everyone has been around for, I think, 2 to 3 seasons at least.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh wait. Well, at least on Sky, but there are quite a few new players or newer players on Limbo. And when we saw their earlier match in the quarterfinals, yes, those, we saw some of those newer players on Limbo going absolutely crazy. They do have old names like C2, Hodge, Paladin Thor, but they have some really well-seasoned players, or some very new players as well. I know some of these people from the 3v3 league. Shout out Ziff for those medal days. And we saw last time Forest Folk. This is their very first season. T Turtleman as well. These are some absolutely cracked players that Limbo has found to bolster up this incredible roster.
Yeah, I like I said earlier, I think this is going to be a great game, and I am looking forward to watching it and maybe participating. Who knows? Not leaking any rosters, Limbo.
Not at all. But anyway, because there's obviously perhaps a little bit of bias going on here, is there any ideas about possible conclusions to this match that a non-Sky captain would like to make?
I mean, I haven't really seen you guys play a whole lot. I haven't seen Sky or Limbo play a whole lot. Based solely on record, I kind of wish we did have a stats thing because I'd be able to give you a more like unbiased look at it. But based on what I've heard, based on what I have seen, it's going to be tight. I'm slightly leaning more towards Limbo just a little bit right now. It kind of depends on lineups too, though, because you guys have some monsters on your team just like they have some monsters on their team. And if they can't bring top lineup, you guys probably take it. The same thing goes for y'all. If y'all can't bring top lineup, they probably will have it. It'll be a close one. Even if you guys are seeded first and fourth, it's going to be a tight match.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Unbiased, it's going to be a great match.
And it is not reflected in the stats that we have up here just because of bothering Dave. But Sky and Limbo have not faced each other yet this season. And what I just said about a previous match of these players these teams have not faced each other yet, and they might not know who is on which team. It was last week that I realized that Limbo had an incredibly cracked roster with C2 and Forest Folk and Hodge and all of these people on it. Oh, yeah. No.
Awesome. Well, in the last 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it is, I do want to talk about the next match that's happening Sunday. So it is, of course, Fish versus Foxes, the redo. So I just want to quickly recap. So basically, this is going right off of what Not Gollum said, so I'm not putting my words in this at all. Basically, Tank and TBDI had scheduled their match and time under the premise of a 4v4, and Tank could only bring 4 players, and it's unlikely that the match would have been scheduled at the time if Tank knew it was going to be a 5v4. Basically, TBDI an hour before the match messaged the board and was like, hey, can we bring our 5th? And the board was like, yes, because that's within the rules. But then we went back and looked at it, and it was like, well, maybe that wasn't the best decision. So Tank and TBDI are redoing it, hopefully bringing top lineups so that we get a proper 5v5 and a proper Dash League matchup.
And I don't want to say anything that is going to spoil anything else. There have been discussions of the time possibly changing one final time. It'll be on Sunday.
Already
It'll
made
be on
the
Sunday.
graphic.
No. I know. It'll be on Sunday. Don't worry. It hasn't been decided yet. I'm not going to say that it is a final decision because there's a lot to take into account, and I'm not a captain. So it's really, it's up to, at the end of the day, it's up to them. However, there were both teams are able to bring 5 at that time. There's no problem with that. It's the thought of a well-played match possibly versus just the rematch as a whole. And so I know that Asmo is talking to Blob and Boney currently regarding that. So we'll see. We'll see if that changes, but change it from 250 to 245. Yeah. I don't know why it's at 50. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it's whatever.
I'm casting that match, and that is going to throw me off so much. I'm gonna have to set like 5 alarms on my phone, being like 30 minutes until the match, 25 minutes. It's not at the top of the hour.
It's not top of the hour. It's not at the half hour. It's at 50. It's at 52 specifically.
Gotta love a good compromise, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Well, I want Jonius to get in here just so I can ask him, like, oh wait, well, he's not the captain anymore. But I just want to, why 50? Why 10 minutes before the hour?
I don't know, man. But yeah,
well, anyway,
hopefully it'll be a good match. I won't be there because firstly, I'm bottom frag, so it is what it is. But I'm also at work, so I will be watching the stream at work.
Dash League does not condone shirking your work responsibilities to watch a Dash League stream. Wink, wink.
It'll be in my back pocket. I'm just listening.
Yeah. Of course.
You'll be like doing something really important, and then you'll be like, yes.
That's kind of how it was last week when they played the first time. I had it like set up on the counter while I swept and mopped the room that I was in.
Nice.
Because I don't know if anyone knows this, I'm actually working at a dog training facility now.
Ooh.
And so I was working with some of the dogs, and I had Dash League up on the counter, and I was like,
that's amazing,
running around, sweeping and mopping, and every like 2 minutes I'd come back and I'd just stare at my phone screen for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'd go back to doing whatever I was doing.
That is amazing. Love that. Okay, so doesn't look like we have any more comments. We are going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break, and then we will be back with SWUA versus FAM, the Walker semifinals. My brain is just like not working right now. Walker semifinals coming up. SWUA versus FAM. We will see you in 5 minutes. Thanks, guys. We'll be back soon.
Go watch some Dash League.
for yourself, so that it's not about you, but about others. But don't reject the message. Don't reject it. Because if you reject it, there is only wrath to come.
Dash League Nation, guess what time it is? It's Dash League time, and I'm feeling pretty dashing.
What goes through your mind before we start these? Like, do you think of these beforehand, or do you just kind of roll with it?
Nope, my brain just like empties out.
The second dash comes out of your mouth, it's like no thoughts, head empty.
My head is just like, what's going on? We are. I love how Seasons just hops in here with Fire and Unk team, even though this is not the Fire versus Acolyte match, which is happening later on today. But we are bringing you SWUA versus FAM, so that's going to be awesome as soon as the lobby goes up, which it just did. So let's go ahead and get in here. Oh, if it would help if I clicked on the thing.
Also, Goose, I meant to ask, did you fix the like allowing me to hear in the stream?
Is it not working?
It is not working. Yeah, I meant to mention it earlier, and then I kind of just forgot because I'm used to the silence. And then we got in here, and I was like, wait a second.
Hold on. Let's maybe it's just because nothing's happening. I had it set so that you'll only hear the game audio and not like any other audio that I'm sending. All right, you should be hearing something, maybe.
Let's get into the lobby, and then I'll let you know.
All right. Well, I'm in the lobby.
No, well then no. I'm not hearing nothing.
Great.
It's okay, dude. It is. Well, hold on. Let me turn up my stream a little bit. Maybe I'm. Yeah, no, I don't hear nothing.
Bummer, dude.
Bummer, dude.
Bummer.
How
dude.
a bummer.
What am I doing? Okay, name tags. There we go. All right, let's get you over to the lobby where we are awaiting everybody to get in here. We are waiting for 2 more members, one of FAM, one of SWUA. SWUA coming in here ranked number 1, FAM ranked number 5 in Walker. So this should be...
got everybody.
Do we?
I'm pretty sure.
We do.
Disappear.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our lineup reveal. Now that we have everybody in here, let's go.
Starting lineups. Over on FAM, we've got Shameless, Badger, Lego Man 0210, Carrot, and Berkey. Over on SWA, we've got Johnny, Exerboss, Kit, Asya, and Alacia.
Let's go.
I hope I pronounced your names right. Please, if anyone from SWA is in the chat, let me know if I messed that up royally.
I think we are all good on that. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted name tags. There we go. I know. I am scatterbrained right now.
I love how every member of SWA has their own little get up.
Got to keep them on the edge of their their seat. Oh wow, that music is really loud. My bad.
Okay, I'll bet it is.
Well, you don't even back when the thing worked, you didn't hear the music. Ooh, FAM doing some. Oh, Badger with the trombone.
I'll bet this is a Laney lobby too, isn't it?
It is not actually. Berkey put it up.
Yeah, I love how most of the time when FAM plays, it's like Laney will make the lobby and then she just hops out and lets whoever.
Well, so the funny thing is, Lainey messaged me this morning, and she said, I have a salon appointment. But I bet she still has the stream up on her phone while she's getting whatever salon work done.
1,000%, yeah.
Looks like we're going to be starting off on Canyon. So this is kind of surprising because every other match this playoffs has been on Launchpad, which is a crazy stat.
Really? Wait, all of them? Every single playoff has been on Launchpad?
Yep. Everybody has
other than one match, but that one doesn't count anymore.
What match? What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, exactly. There is no match in Dash League history.
What's up, Jake? How you doing?
Hello, Star Wars 277. I really don't like that update that YouTube put out where you don't see the names that people put, it's their ats, their actual name. It bothers me. I want them to go back to just the whatever they put their name in as.
There we go.
Let's go, fam. You know it, Goose. I'm sitting here in my salon. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that because it's... Heck yeah, all right.
Oh, and...
in prison.
Yep, Jake's in prison.
Oh. Is everybody in their respective war room, or... Everyone just disappeared off the screen when I looked away. I came back and everyone was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. I was like, uh-oh. Am I going to have to lobby chase again?
The lobby is crashing again. All of Hyperdash is down.
This is going to be a great match. Oh. Exerboss hitting that triangle.
Whoa, guys, back up. We're trying to do an interview here.
Jake says, I wish I was having my feet massaged in a salon instead of work.
Yeah, I can see that, Seasons. Thank you for staying consistent. I appreciate it. Actually, what is my name? Yeah, mine shows up as Humbles HD.
Humbles in high definition.
Well, just like Poseidon, I'm pretty sure it's supposed
Poseidon's
to be Hyperdash.
Poseidon's also in high definition.
But he has an underscore, so that's how you know it's official.
Looks like we're going to be getting started soon. Oh, I don't know what's going on over here. Oh, and here we go.
Goose face cam the entire game. It's just in the bottom left. There's no more map. All right, so we've got Carrot picking up shocks, it looks like. Lego Man rocking pistols. SMGs from Berkey. Oh, I remember facing Berkey SMGs. They're not fun. Did Carrot just go pick up shotguns? No, he has shocks. I read that. What am I talking about? Badger with rockets, gold type, and we're off. So we've got a little bit of explosive action down on cart. It looks like they were triple stacking it to get it out of their spawn initially. Now just back down to 1. Lego Man and Shameless? Wait, was Shameless in the roster that we read earlier? Or did they have a swap?
Oh.
Am I stupid? Am I just not remembering anything? Carrot with the shocks, getting a couple good picks here. He's on a 3K, still around the cart. I don't know if he had the dash or not to get up and away, though, unfortunately. Boss taking advantage of those few kills to try and get up closer into Mars. Does go down to Shameless, who's headed right back to cart. Gotta say, so far, excellent stoppage from Fam. I don't think I mean, you don't really see cart stopping a whole lot in this first bit. Usually the stoppage starts about this hill where Badger's over. But now we've got Badger with rockets. Making some good moves here. A little bit too open, though, and Alicia takes advantage of that. Gonna take Mars and then move back towards the cart. It looks like SWUA's trying to mostly stay around their cart. Yeah, she did manage to take down the rockets, and then Asya going all the way to the back with Staples. Gonna grab a dash and move back up to help their team from this very classic spot. Staple on staple violence. Carrot takes out Asya. I'm going to keep messing that up. Johnny with the shotguns. We love some Johnny shotguns around here. Isn't able to get the dash and almost kills Berkey, but gets taken out. Berkey grabbing a health and a kill. Cart finally up at the top. I believe they're a little bit behind what you want for typical pace, specifically because this wall that they're next to on the right of cart is where most of the stoppage happens for this map as a whole. For those of you who may not be aware, Canyon, the highest pre-check rate, but also the highest 100% rate. So if SWUA can get through the checkpoint, theoretically speaking, the only thing standing between them and 100% is their own will and want. Carrot sticking around that cart. I'm noticing a lot of cart presence from Fam. Not a whole lot of pushing forward from what I can tell. Keeping it mostly to this lobby room. Carrot with snipers. He's going to back all the way up and replace that with Staples. Comes back to cart with there was a cheeky little triple stack there. Johnny with the shotguns yet again. Absolute menace with these things, I'm telling you. 5K currently. Goes down to Lego Man, and that rocket clears the rest of cart just as another member of SWUA gets to cart. I want to say checkpoint here is 51.5%. So we're looking at about a little over 5% remaining for SWUA with 3 minutes left. They've really made up some good time here. I love how every time, I don't know who it is that's getting to cart. I think it's not Johnny. Whoever's getting on the cart, they're getting in the exact same spot every single time, and they are crouched and just existing. And I love that. Excellent cart focus. We have Badger back here with these rockets, trying to get a couple picks. Double stackage on cart, takes out both of them and is on a 4K. Badger trying to pre-fire a little bit. No one was there. Are we seeing a possible group up from SWUA? We are. 3 members in the area, but they trickle onto cart. And Alicia managing to take out the rockets. That's big for SWUA. The trickling on the cart is not normally what you'd want to see, but it worked out for SWUA pretty significantly. Only 1.5% left to go. Trying to dial that in. Got a few members of Fam on the actual cart. They're going to have to watch that in order to avoid a shock. Oh no, and Badger dashes into the cart. Only 0.6% left to get, well, 0.59, but you know, who's counting? And they get the checkpoint with 1:40 on the clock. They have got to get through this next area from, I forget exactly what this area is called, but this straightaway into the ramp corner needs to be pretty much uninterrupted, preferably, for them to get within that 100% range, because of the spawn advantage that Red gets as soon as they pass the entryway to Attic. Jake in chat saying no game volume. I don't know
I
how
fixed
true
it,
that
yeah.
is. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how true that is. He's the only one that said anything, but so we got Berkey who got his dash and his health stolen. He's gonna have to back up to get those, and he does have shocks.
Oh no!
Immediately found by Alicia. They have a trade. No, that was a trade. That was a trade.
Okay. Sorry, I'll take that
no
away.
self-destruction there. Berkey, I cannot believe the Goose just insulted you like that. When
There we
you're
go.
watching
All
this
right,
later,
there
just
we
know
go.
that I was there for you.
Berkey, there you go.
Berkey gets a pick on Cart. Cart is still down. If Fam can get a few people around the Cart here, they could realistically lock in. Oh, it's Exerboss. That's who's doing the crouching on Cart. Good for him. Fam could have had a really good hold there in that straightaway area with all of those height advantages and peaks. They still could get behind, but as it stands, SWUA is on their way up the hill. We are at 6 minutes remaining, not including any overtime that we may see. Exerboss on a 3K, just ride the cart, make it 4. Can he make it 5? I bet he gets a pick and at it. Never mind. That's my bad. That's entirely on me. Berkey with the staples. Trying to get behind Cart, but gets taken out by Kit, who has SMGs up currently. I like the use of SMGs on Cart. I'd prefer bursts, probably, especially for this area where, realistically, Red has to get close to get a pick on you. They are starting to enter the area over basement under attic, so Fam has the height advantage and the lack of height advantage, I guess, if you want to call it that. The up and the down, that is their spawn. Alicia gets a pick on the snipers. I don't think they know that she's there. She gets a double pick on a 4K right now with just one shock. She's going to go for the second one, right? Of course she is. Looking for the rockets. They shoot. That's their last mistake. And they get taken out. And she goes down to Shameless's snipers by unfortunate timing. Or fortunate if you're on Fan. So, Berkey shotguns get quickly removed by Berkey SMGs. I like the radical use of different weapons that you see between these guys. That's what makes these a fun watch. Johnny shotguns, Berkey SMGs, carrots, staples, shameless snipers. We've got rockets, we've got shocks. We've got anything that you could possibly want. And Badger making moves on this cart here. Gets a pick without even needing to look at it. Dirty. Needs to go up and get that second one. I'd like to see him back off a little bit more so into the spawn area. This basement's pretty good. It does have a health available to him, but it's not always going to work out like that. Badger on a 5K right now. 4 minutes remaining, 8% left. There we go. This is where I want to see a little bit more of him at. And as much as I love seeing rockets, I fear we might have to skip off here fairly soon. On it. Shameless with the snipers, trying to use that cover to his advantage. Just waiting, and gets taken out by Kit with the SMGs. Low health though. Manages to get a couple percent actually. That was really good for his low health as they were. Staples from Carrot. It doesn't have the dash to get back up and gets taken out by Alicia, who goes after Badger, gets the kill, and now just hops on cart and is hoping that she can push it all the way through. 3 members on the cart though. That's dangerous. It's a risk. All it takes is one shot. Exerboss gets caught on the rail and can't quite get up. 99.24%, 3 minutes remaining. SWUA basically has this in the bag, but Fam needs to keep at least one member on the cart at all times. I'd like to see a little bit more pushing up, probably. Oh my god, 99.72. I've never seen it be closer. And, mistimes the Rockets. Tries to suicide and can't get it. Exerboss taking out himself before Badger could take out each other. The duality of man, both trying to kill themselves for the greater good, but SWUA comes out on top. 100%, 2 minutes 54 seconds remaining. Let's see FAM's rollout here. Sorry, SWUA's rollout, my bad. Exerboss going for Staples, got Kit SMGs. Alicia hiding with pistols. I'm assuming Johnny has shock. Yeah, okay. Like I'm not even upset, Johnny. I just expect it. Every single member of SWUA is currently in the spawn area. Exerboss exposing himself a little early. I don't know. Let's back off at least. This is an interesting way to go about it. Usually you want to keep at least one person back because if FAM gets a clear, then you're basically inviting them into your spawn, which we might be seeing here soon if SWUA can't get back. But they do. FAM uninterrupted on cart so far. Servoid saying SWUA should rename to Swag next season. Swag. Johnny on Rockets. I don't know why he didn't strike me as a Rocketeer. Would have had a really good pick there, but unfortunately the reload time caught him. Just not able to get it.
And they're triple stacking.
Triple stackage. They know they have time to make up. They need to get that time made up. Preferably speaking from FAM's point of view, you'd want to get through the checkpoint with like 2 or 3 minutes remaining so that you have a little bit extra time to take on that second half. Of course, getting through the checkpoint at all is going to be good. We saw SWUA came through with 1:42 on the clock, and they finished out with 2 minutes and 45 seconds or 54 seconds remaining. So anything's possible, but the more time you have as FAM, the better. So let's see what they can do here. Hart coming up to the top of the hill here. I want to say they're about 20 seconds ahead of where SWUA was at this point, but Johnny has those rockets overwatching the cart. He's going to need to come down for them to make any meaningful progress. Gets Peeker's carrots. Gets another 2 picks on cart. 5K. I can't keep up. I love these quick little movements that we're seeing every time he puts a rocket down on cart. Heck yeah, this guy knows where he wants his rockets to be, but they do have a shock up. Gets another pick on Badger. I think that might have been their shock player, actually. Got Asia here just waiting for Mars players, and it works. Badger with the shock up. Gets taken out by Extraboss. Takes out Shameless. Almost gets the pick on whoever that was. I think it was Berkey. I don't know, man. Extraboss shield work. Gets the health pickup, but I don't know if holding the shield sideways is the best option here. Let's go down to Berkey, but Johnny's still up, gets a pick. He went down at one point because he's no longer on his kill streak, but Kit on an 8K on the side, just shouting that out. So safe to say, SWUA has really put a stop to FAM here. Not a lot of extraordinary movement for probably 2 minutes. And Johnny goes down, that's going to be huge. I'd like to see FAM capitalize off of this. Maybe even do what Carrot's doing here and wait for those rockets to respawn. Misses 3 dashes, unfortunately. Oh, that is the worst feeling in the world. I know what that feels like. Takes down 2 members now on a 6K. Makes it 7. Can he make it 8? He's going to back up all the way here, get caught on rail, and reset. Didn't do the loop, so that's a W Carrot. On an 8K with the Staples. And he's really hammering SWUA from their backline right now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like FAM was really able to take too much of an advantage of that. I think Carrot was probably just a little bit too far back for too much time, which allowed SWUA to get enough numbers up there to kind of put a stop to FAM. So FAM has about 40 seconds left to make it at the same pace that SWUA did through this checkpoint. That being said, making it through checkpoint at all currently still well within parameters. Sure, that's the word. Yeah, we'll use that one. Carrot back at it with these Staples. Man, Carrot's been killing it with these bursts all season. He's like the only member from these two teams that I have consistently seen in like clips on the DL server and like just constantly wreaking havoc. Gets taken out, though, by Kit, who gets taken out by Badger, who pushes all the way to the back line, but Asya follows him. Didn't quite do the loop, but not because she didn't want to, just because the other one was gone. I'll give you credit for that one, Asya, though. All right, little group up by Fam here gets heavily disrupted, but it looks like they are able to... I thought they were able to get some movement. I'm tripping. Got carried in the back line yet again with these staples. Looking for some more picks. Unfortunately, can't quite find it. Kit on SMG spawn. Knows someone's back here. Doesn't know that there's two, but doesn't matter. He gets the picks anyway on a 4K. And we have 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining. Fam is officially behind where SWUA was. They are going to need to get through this checkpoint immediately.
Oh,
Kit's really locking down the cart from above with these SMGs right here. Keeping that dash, yes, keeping the dash from his own team, but also keeping it from Fam is huge, especially considering it's the first dash available to Fam outside of this dash over here on the right. I cannot remember what the call out for that is. Kit on an 11K before he goes down, by the way. Can't believe I didn't see that. Carrot with the staples. We have 20 seconds on the board here. Looks like Carrot might have gotten flanked. He's going to try and push through, but can't. Alicia with the SMGs.
9, 8,
Deadly aim from the top of checkpoint. 7 seconds left. We're going to need to see the craziest overtime push of the season here for Fam to get through. And I don't know. We do see the overtime. That's good. The overtime is there. There's 3 around cart.
wow.
Okay, hold on. Lock in.
Oh, no. Oh,
They're keeping it,
man.
They're keeping it alive. Someone get our cart, please. Oh. And just shy by 0.47, Fam does get pre-checked. I know they're feeling that one in their hearts. Oh, man. Let's get a look at these scores really quickly before they swap servers. Goose, if you want to read off these scores.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right, so over on SWUA, we got Kit with 61 kills, 31 deaths, followed up by Alicia with 58 kills, 43 deaths. Over on Fam, we got Carrot leading the pack with 57 kills, 42 deaths. Berkey, 53 kills, 43 deaths. And it looks like we are swapping servers. Fam getting pre-checked on Canyon.
Here, I'll read out the rest of those. We've got Lego Man 45-55, Badger 37-48, and Shameless 28-49. Good showing, though, all around.
So I just realized why my camera is doing this autofocus thing. It's because it's in picture mode and not video mode. And
That would help.
And I maybe I can fix that during the next match.
Maybe. Yeah, hopefully. You know what I think it's time for, though, Goose?
What?
I think it's time. I don't know if you have this set up or not. I actually don't know if you're going to do it or not. But someone's missing a golden egg, and I think we need to correct that.
Ooh, okay. Let me get into the lobby, and then we can give away that golden egg and look at the meme of the game.
Heck yeah.
This
While we wait for that server to get put up. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say this meme of the game is really funny. Unfortunately, you won't be able to hear the audio, Humbles, but I will read it out. I will.
Oh, thank you, Goose. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let the people hear it first, and then you can narrate it for me.
Okay. All right. Look at this. Hold on. Ready for this? You're not gonna be prepared for this.
I'm not prepared for this at all. Whoa. Dude,
Texas
oh my God,
Hook'em's favorite map.
Get him in the chat. I know he's sitting here watching, and he always is. He always pops by. Someone shoot him a text. Get him back in here so he can watch this.
All right.
We are in the lobby, so we're going to do our golden egg really quickly.
Yes, as promised. Egg.
And you know, just in case you guys didn't know, the reason that we can afford to do this golden egg spin once, twice, even 3 times during a stream is because of that Ko-Fi in the bottom right. Make sure to go check it out if you want to get read out on stream whenever we remember to, because honestly, at this point, I can't promise anything. We do have some tiers subscriptions, as well as just single-time donations, as well as our shop. Make sure to check that out if you are UF-spaced. I think they're still working on getting it outside of that. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel, Goose.
All right, here we go. Woo! There it goes. It's spinning. Who's it going to land on? Who is going to get the first golden egg of the match? It is going to be an Emu player. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it is. Okay, Warners. Congratulations,
That's
Warners.
my guy.
And you are now off the board, Warners. So somebody else has the opportunity to win an egg. Here you go, Warners. There's your golden egg. So let's go ahead and look at the meme of the game. Here we go with that.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
So this meme of the game.
Every single
brought to you
one.
by
Oh, I have seen this.
And not just the men, but the women and the children too.
Excellent. You know what? I do remember watching that in the meme channel not too long ago, and I
not just
cracked
the
up.
men.
That was good.
To be fair, I feel the exact same way.
But the women.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
children,
Unfortunately, I fear I'm also kind of I'm up there too.
All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me fix this camera.
Amateur hour.
Amateur hour over at DLN. All right. Hey, that looks better. Maybe. Hold on.
Well,
It seems like it's
give it a few minutes.
really zoomed in. Hold on.
Who's holding on? You know who's not holding on? The people holding their thumbs up in the
Oh, I
background.
just turned off the
waiting
camera.
for you.
I just
Waiting
turned it
for
off.
you. You turned it off, Goose. Come on, dude.
Hold on. Okay. All right. There we go. All right.
Goose, they're ready to start. Let's go.
We're back,
They're
everyone.
trying to get your attention. They're screaming at you. I love how excited everyone looks.
Here we go with
Good energy.
the volcano.
Volcano's gonna get a little hot. I need to grab another water. Give me half a second. I'll be right
Match
back.
starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
All
right.
I'm back.
Red
Oh, okay.
takes A.
I was fully prepared.
No, dude, you got it. Go ahead.
Unless you're holding down B, Johnny comes in.
Red team
Okay.
scores 3. Countered.
Also,
Oh,
this is on New
and
York. We were on London for the first match.
London. Okay, that's
Red team
interesting.
scores 3.
Countdown for SWUA already 3 up. They do get the counter though. So I mean, to that record, then SWUA on their home server, they did get 100% and pre-check Fam. Maybe Fam will come back here and get the needed win so that we can go to a double control point, because I know we love seeing well, maybe not for you, Goose. You need to get out of here soon. So
Red takes B.
good pick by Asia,
Red takes B.
who's gonna jump into their base and wait for this dash. It looks like Countdown Fam 4 up. Lunar is just doing what she can, and she gets the kill and manages to lock down. I think it's A.
Scores counter.
Yeah. Gets taken back by Kit though. Lunar coming back. I think. I don't know who that was. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Red takes B.
Oh, it was Lego Man. Lego Man. All right, Fam still locking down B and C. SWUA only having their own base right now. They do manage to pick back B for the time being.
Red takes B. Red
Good pick by Lego Man. He's going to try and push back into SWUA's base. Berkey was there. Fortunately, he got taken out. Countdown, there are 4 up though.
Count blue team.
Get down there and hold that button, Lego Man. Come on, I know we talked about this before.
Wow.
And SWUA managing to pull that back. All 3 members on their own base.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Lego Man just barely escaping. Okay, well, dude, that's not bad. I feel like I'm vicariously killing these players sometimes. Countdown for Fam, 3 up. They get the counter, all 5 up. Exerboss putting in work to keep that button up. Lots of countdowns for Fam here. Just 2 up. It's just Alicia and Asia. They get the counter at B.
Wow.
All 5 back up. 3 in their own base, which means that we're going to be seeing about 3 people coming on that rail. There's 1. There's 2. They get the counter.
Blue takes A.
Lunar and Johnny are back and forth in their own
Red takes B.
SWUA's base. Thank you. Johnny though does win, gets 2 shotguns and a dash and pushes back out. Tries to get the armor possibly. No, he didn't have the dash, and then he so he removed it from Lunar, so that's good for him. Unfortunately, the Lunar did manage to kill him.
Red takes B.
Good pick by Lunar. Gets Alicia. Putting in some work at B right now. Got Carrot with Staples at SWUA's base at A. Lots of countdowns. Alicia and Extraboss, the only 2 being up. Carrot needs to get back to that button. Looks like they were able to counter at B though. I love the amount of countdowns we're seeing out of Fam here. They just need to lock it down. Carrot with SMGs wreaking havoc. Asia with 4 health left manages to finish off Carrot, and now it pushes into B to try and get B back. SWUA countdown with 4 up from Fam. They counter at B. Another countdown.
Red countered. Red team countered.
I feel like Fam could get a point if they were able to get A and B and then just heavy push into SWUA's base. It seems to me SWUA is a little heavy focused on their own base. So for Fam, getting A and B, or sorry, C and B, and then pushing into A as a team would probably secure them a point. On the contrary, SWUA losing heavy at B, focusing a little bit too much on their own base. They do get a countdown. 3 up. They're holding. Lego Man takes them out at C, and he's going to push into B, try and lock down a countdown. Gets a countdown, but goes down, which means there's going to be a counter there. Berkey picking up A. Lots of trades here, though. Lunar, good trigger discipline, decides not to shoot at Extraboss until she has the point in hand. Quite literally at that. Asia gets the kill, sorry, not killed. Man, that kill feed on the right is just lighting up.
Blue takes B. Red takes B.
We're over 5 minutes into the game now. No points have been scored. We might, you know what? I would take a 0-0 sudden death.
That'd be wild.
I don't think I've ever seen a 0-0 sudden death, and if I have, it was like in a pub. Ooh, Lunar playing it risky, drops all the way down to get the armor, keeping it out of SWUA's hand. I forget, is the timer for the armor 30 seconds? Oh, countdown! It just barely gets countered. That had to have been like 0.8.
Red takes A.
I would be able to tell you sooner, but my stream is like 15 seconds behind, so.
Blue takes B.
SWUA only has their own base right now. Pick up B.
Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Good pick by Lunar there.
Team scores. Countered. Red takes B.
You know, I gotta say, and this is like in just at full respect, Lunar has really grown into a player, like into herself as a player this season.
Oh,
like
yeah.
between last season and this season, she's top killing, top scoring, and doing absolute work for Fam over here. And maybe it's just because I haven't seen a lot of her, because I hate to admit that I really don't watch as many matches as I used to. But I mean, she has really come into herself as a player. I'm so excited to see what she has in store for us next season, or even later in this season if Fam is able to take this match overall. Johnny with the shotguns gets taken out by Badger with Staples, who had the armor. I don't believe the armor is active anymore. Do we have a thing that like shows if they have armor or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, only 1 up.
Oh, and that is gonna be a counter. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at my stream this time because that was ridiculous close. see, where was that? Countdown again. It does get countered, though.
Red takes B.
Wicked.
I'm back and forth between 2 time frames right now.
Blue takes A.
That was 0.3.
Red takes
0.3
Wow.
for a counter.
Blue
Good on
takes
SWUA.
B.
They're really getting these counters done. Fam, on the other hand, great job on getting these countdowns. Now, for both teams, if we could just lock in
Blue takes
for
B.
4 seconds
Red takes B.
and someone get a point, because I don't feel like there's enough tension yet. SWUA only holding on to B, actually. I just realized. 2 members of SWUA in B. There's a trade. Countdown for Fam.
Blue team countered.
Asia managing to get their base back
Blue
and
takes
counters.
B.
But SWUA still only holding on to their own base. Tries to push out, but gets taken down by Lego Man. He's at 50% health. What will he do?
He'll
Grab the button and go down to Kit, who has SMGs. Hopefully he'll be followed up by someone else here. He was, but got taken down. Fam grabbing B. Kit grabbing B. Lego Man grabbing B. Lots of swaps over here at B. SWUA still holding on to their base. Fam managing pretty good control. There is a countdown, 3 up.
One counter.
And this,
Wow.
oh my gosh, another last second counter.
Blue team.
Countdown yet again, 3 up. I would say watch that rail on the left.
Blue team score.
Looks like all of the numbers were, yep, there's one.
Blue team score.
Look at the counter.
Blue team score.
Gets a pick too. And it looks like they've pretty much cleared out their base other than Lunar. But the menace that she is, she stays alive. I think she had the armor on too. Countdown, 3 up. And they should have been all reset. I would expect.
Oh my gosh!
My God, someone score, please. We need a reset.
Humbles,
Oh
you should
my
be glad
goodness.
you're not hearing this audio because it's literally blue team countdown, red team counters.
You know, if we were able to control it, I would say turn on the game audio for payloads, but I don't want to hear a thing during any domination. I don't need to hear it. I'm good enough at looking at it now at this point. I barely miss things half the time. Countdown 2 up on SWUA, and they get the counter at a second. Oh my God. 5K from Johnny. I think there was another countdown, but Extra Boss countered. Got Kit on these SMGs yet again. Doesn't manage to take down Carrot though, who's got these bursts. Gets starts the countdown, 3 up. Countered at C. So Fam lost their base, or yeah, Fam lost their base. Countdown for SWUA. 8K from Carrot on the side there. Quick little shout out for them. Alicia's getting backed into a corner here. Manages to get the pick anyway, but there's no health. If she gets swung, she's done. And she doesn't. Manages to pick up the health, the dash, and maintain her presence at Fam's base. This is going to be huge for SWUA. They could lock in here and get a point. I think this is the longest that Fam has held on to A as well. Collectively. Countdown for Fam. Gets countered at their own base yet again. Fam is going to have to dish out some resources here and send someone to their base. I think Lunar has the armor timer down to a T. Countdown for SWUA. 4 up though, so that does get countered pretty quickly. Oh, Alicia dashes into Carrot, confuses him, and manages to get the pick.
Oh man.
Carrot just cannot get out of spawn, man. I feel so bad for him right now. Alicia's doing excellent work with these SMGs. She's gonna go find Carrot again on it. Yep. And gets the pick again. On a 7K. Needs to back off for some health though. I thought my phone was dying for a second. I was like, no. Oh, Berkey finally takes her out.
Blue takes B.
Good for him. So Fam holding on to their own base finally they've reverted. They've gotten it back. But now they need to lock down SWUA's base. We are almost exactly halfway through this game. Not a point scored. Dozens of close calls at this point. SWUA with the countdown, 4 up. Fam does manage to get the counter there. A little closer than I would have anticipated it. I almost freaked out. A four up point would have been crazy work out of SWUA.
Blue team countered.
Speaking of
Blue
SWUA,
team
only holding on to B right now.
countered.
They do lose it, get it back. Couple
Red
people
takes
dying,
A.
couple
Blue
people
team
coming back,
score.
trying to get their base.
Countered.
Countdown, 4 up from SWUA.
Blue takes
They get
A.
A and B.
Red takes C. Red takes A.
Oh, good picks by Berkey there. Gonna allow them to hold on to A and B. I think SWUA realized that Fam wasn't able to do anything with their own base taken, so SWUA has retaken Fam's
Red
base,
takes A.
and they are now just trying to lock in some of these points.
Red takes
Berkey
C.
running loops around some of these members of
Red takes
SWUA.
B.
He's waiting. He's patient. He's less patient. He's moving. He loses about half health. He's gonna wait for this dash.
Red takes A.
Probably should back off and get health, but gets taken out by Exobots. Excuse me. SWUA holding A, B, and C. Gets a countdown. 4 up. Gets countered. 3 up.
Red takes B. Red
Just-
countered.
Oh my goodness.
Red takes C.
Good pick by Asya with the pistol charge shot as well.
Scores 3, 2.
What is the counter?
Blue takes B.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's like when one team has all 3 buttons and then the other team gets all 3 buttons.
Oh yeah, like a counter swap. 2 up. They get the counter last second. I just call it a counter swap.
Blue takes B. Blue takes B. Blue takes
Which,
B.
when I'm thinking about it, doesn't really make sense because they're not swapping counters; they're swapping like countdowns. But
Red takes C.
look, I'm the one commentating. I make the rules.
Red team.
SWUA has a countdown. They
Scores
lose B.
3.
Another countdown. 4 up. 3 up.
Red takes A.
Get countered at B. Fam needs to retake their own base. It's their biggest crutch right now. Is them not, or it's SWUA's biggest benefit currently is that they are holding on to Fam's base and they're not letting go. If they can't get their own base back, SWUA is most likely going to get a point here.
Countered.
And it looks like there we go. Counter swap right there.
Score.
And yet another one.
Red team.
Counter for SWUA. Not counter. Countdown. I'm mixing my words up now. Things are hard. English is
Red
hard.
takes B.
10 minutes on the board right now. We are 3/5 of the way through this game. No points, dozens of counters. We love it, live for it. Volcano. I haven't seen Pregame yet, so must not be.
I
guess
believe
we're just
that
not
this
worth
is the
time.
first time a volcano has been played in playoffs as well.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Red team countered.
SWUA with a countdown, 3 up. They get the counter.
Red
Still
team
3 up.
countered.
Still 3 up.
Blue takes A.
Alicia, I don't know if she knew
Red takes B.
the point was. Fam retaking their own base. They do manage to get a countdown, but Kit's ready with the SMGs. So Fam has the upper hand now. They have their own base. They were doing really well when they had their own base. Now they're just gonna lock it in. Unfortunately, Fam only had like 1 or 2 people up at that time, so. Someone in the chat, Jonah, saying, "Come on, Fam, I want to fight you in finals."
Blue team scores in
Countdown 3 up for SWUA. Get the counter in their own base.
Blue team scores in 3.
Countdown, just 3 up. Hold that button, Lego.
Red takes A.
It looks like it was countered somewhere else. Had it not been, that might have been a point for Fam.
Red takes B.
Man, I know these guys are tired.
Blue team scores.
Countdown, 3 up for SWUA. This is something we've seen quite a lot.
Blue team
Countered.
Blue team scores in 3.
Lots of countdowns still. Alicia almost misses the button. That would have been horrifying.
That happened yesterday in the match. Somebody could have gotten the counter and then they missed the button last second.
Oh, like countdown counters, like how many counters have taken place in the game so far? Dude, I don't know at this point. I'd love to see it. If someone has the time and that's a point for Fam!
This round.
Okay, note to self, stop looking away from stream when you don't think anything's happening. My bad. So Fam is up 1-0 with just 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the board right now. Either we'll see a snowball effect or SWUA will come back. It'll be 1-1 and we'll go into a sudden death. That's usually how these go, in my opinion. Countdown for Fam. Yeah, if someone's able to get a count of how many counters there were, that would be an interesting statistic. I'm sure that the site has something for that, but I think Extra Boss got followed back. Tries to hide, but Lego Man gets him. Johnny with the shotguns isn't quite able to land these shots. He's just getting passed up and gets taken away. Asia with the counter from the countdown that Fam had. If you keep in mind, if Fam takes this, we will be moving into a double control point. And we might have a second or even third egg opening. Who knows?
Ooh.
Red takes A. Red takes C. Blue takes B. Red takes
Fam only had B there for a second. Now they only have A. SWUA holding on to Fam's what is their point called? Like the point in their base? Why am I? Whatever. I'll think of it eventually, dude. My brain is fried right now watching all these counters and countdowns.
Blue takes B.
Fam is only holding on to B and C right now. They need to get A, which is SWUA's base, being currently overwatched by Kit with these SMGs at the SMG spawn. Has been doing a lot of work here, gets double pushed, taken out, and there's a countdown with just Asia up. This might be, I think this is another point for Fam. So Fam up 2-0. This is that snowball we were talking about. You see, once you get that 1 point, and especially this late in the game, oh my goodness. I know that SWUA is feeling demoralized right now. Everyone's tired. Fam with their second wind. Let's see if Fam can lock in a third point and take us into a double control point. If not, we might see SWUA come back with 2 points in the next 5 minutes, which would be insane.
Red takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Now, if I'm in Fam's shoes, honestly, with how close things have been, I might honestly just try and lock in, keep SWUA from getting those points. I say that every time, and then I think about it after the fact. I'm like, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. But it can work. You just got to play it right. You can't get caught up sitting in the same spot for too often. Just play for B, and don't let your base get taken, and it's over. You don't even need to think about SWUA's base anymore, and you know that they have someone sitting there. So it's really a 5v4 at that point. Kit with these SMGs. As soon as I say that, I realize that the guy who's sitting in their base usually is at B. So I'll choke on my own words, I guess.
Blue takes B. Blue takes B.
Lots of automatic weapons I'm noticing too. Lots of SMGs, a few staples. Not a lot of explosives. Usually on Volcano you'll see a shock user or two. Badger fighting for A, I believe. Extra Boss on the button, squats down to try and level the playing field. Unfortunately, does get taken out. Badger's still fighting for his life in A. They unfortunately don't have C though, which is their own base. They're going to need that for that countdown. They get it back, but there's 4 up. Lose it again, 4 up still. I think they got countered at every button they could possibly get countered at. 2 up, it's just Alicia and Kit. Alicia gets the counter, it's just Kit, and that is going to be game. Fam takes it 3-0, and we go to a double control point. Wow, what a slogfest. That was insane. Really good showing by both these guys. Let's go ahead and get these scores up, and Goose, if you want to read them off.
All right, over on Fam with 3-0, we got Lunar leading the pack with 63 kills, 37 deaths. Outstanding, Lunar. Nice job. Lego Man with 44 kills, 57 deaths. Over on SWUA, we got Johnny leading the pack with 53 kills, 47 deaths. Followed up by Asia with 42 kills, 56 deaths. Alicia, 72 kills, 47 deaths. Top in the lobby.
See with that exact 20,000 score. That's That looks weird. You really don't see like exact scores like that very often, so it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. But I mean, look at the scores across these guys. Fam definitely has the more button focus across the board. Doesn't mean that the rest of the people in the lobby weren't putting up effort here, though. Lots
Absolutely.
of 20,000 scores, a couple 15, 16 scores. Nobody below 10. I actually don't think anybody below 12. So really good job. Great showing from both these guys. I'm assuming we're going to stay on New York for the first control point and swap over to London for the second.
Oh, yeah. And you know what time it is, though.
I think I might, Goose. I just might.
Egg number 2. Coming at you right now. Who is going to win the second golden egg of the day? Let's spin and see. Round and round the DLX wheel goes. It is going to land on a Mex player. Ooh, Assassino from Mex. Congratulations. I think that's how you pronounce their name.
Yeah, probably Assassino. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. Took 7 years in high school and lost all of it in like the span of a year and a half. Unfortunately, it's one of those use it or lose it things. It's unfortunate. Cool. So we do have a double control point here. Goose, predictions? Do you have any thoughts? Can we get some predictions in the chat? Actually, I just realized there's been no polls put up.
Yeah. That's Goose's fault.
Let's get some predictions in chat, though. If we do get a poll up, that's great. But I want to hear some like specific predictions. Out of 500 on each team, who do you think is taking it? We've got 20 people in here watching. 16 likes, actually a pretty good ratio. I'm one of the 20 I will not be liking.
All right, hold on. I'm getting this put up here. All right, who do you think is going to win control point? There we go. The first poll of the day. I should have been on that. Is it going to be SWUA or is it going to be Fam? Keep in mind that whoever wins control point is going on to the Walker Finals, which will take place next weekend.
Who is that against? Spoiler warning. Or do we know yet?
That is a good question.
Here, I'll pull up the roster.
The challenge.
Why? Okay, hold on. Let me take a peek here. So we've got SWUA versus Fam here, and then Virus versus DBDH, which I think we talked about in our pregame show.
Yes.
And that was Virus that took it, right?
Yeah.
So if SWUA takes it, it'll be 1 seed versus 2 seed, SWUA versus Virus. If Fam takes it, it'll be 5th seed versus 2nd seed, Fam versus Virus. So let's see. It'll be a good finals game. Really, really a great showing of this semifinals already.
I was just taking a nap after that long volcano.
Shoot, dude, I'd have to get off. I don't know if I could keep playing. Especially for a double control point. Are you kidding?
It does look like they're keeping the same lineups going into this control point.
Well, I hope everyone has battery because there's no swapping once you start a double control point with your team. That same lineup has to remain for the second match unless there are extenuating circumstances that can be proved, such as battery loss or real life interruptions or responsibilities.
Your parents walk in and kick you off the Oculus.
That would be, can you imagine you're halfway through a finals match, there's 5 maps total, and it's 2-2. You're going into a double control point, so it's out of 6 maps actually, and they're just about to start, and you get kicked off. There's nothing you can do about it.
You gotta clean your room. I feel like that's had to have happened at some point.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened at least once.
All right,
so this little lull, I'm gonna go check my notifications really quickly.
Check those notifications.
I feel like I have a lot.
Trying to see if I have any more bells and whistles I can throw at you.
Just play all of the animations that we have, like every single one of them.
Your subscriptions, your likes, your comments go a long way into helping us achieve world domination. And also, there we go. This is a Walker tier match. Throwing all the animations out here. They are only supposed to take 10 minutes between the domination and the control point.
Goose, I am gonna shoot you a message really quickly.
You're gonna shoot me a message. All right.
I'm gonna shoot you with a gun in Hyperdash.
Oh. Apparently
Where
it is
is-
Lego Man's birthday. Happy birthday, Lego Man. Birthday shout out. It's also
Let's go.
It's also Leclerc, aka Jaded's. Oh, they made me look.
It is her birthday as well.
Jaded's birthday, so happy birthday, Jaded. Happy birthday, Lego Man. All right.
Okay, there's the message I promised you. Just, I would normally say it, but like I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Cool.
We're rigging the game, guys. That's what's happening in
Yep.
the background. I'm rigging the game.
All right. So, Jonah thinking, well done, fam. I think this will be fams. It looks like they're coming towards the center.
from what we've seen so far, it's been pretty close. In terms of buttons, though, I have to give it to fam, especially on their own server. Like, I think they're going to take their own server pretty wide margin. Maybe not like, by 50 points or more, but definitely by like 30 points. We are starting. SWUA will be closer on their own server, but I have to give it to fam here just because of the button pressers that we've got available to us, e.g. Lunar. We're missing a member of fam, actually. It's a 45
no.
right now, which is not good at all.
Red team has captured the control point.
If you're in fam and you're available, figure out what's going on or hop in, man, because this is gonna make or break the game, or it can. Fam is currently in the lead, but only by a couple points.
Captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
Got Kid on SMGs taking up that long range.
Control point.
Fam still managing to keep control of the area, up by 10, and they get their 5th back. I think it was Berkey who dropped.
Blue team
Is
has
Berkey?
captured
Berkey's
the
not
control
here, isn't
point.
he? He might be. I don't know. But we have everybody back now. It's back to a 5v5. Fam currently double the points. Well, just shy of double the points, but they're keeping it up.
Red team has captured the control point.
Bobby Yaga saying, "Put your hands up, fam." I think Berkey just had a lag out second, and it is what it is. Yep. I feel like there was a thought that was supposed to come after that, but the only thing that came out was yep.
Captured the control point.
I see it was shotguns. Okay. Word.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
I mean, the domination out of fam here on this button.
Captured the control point.
Well, I guess I should say the control on this point by fam.
Red team
No, it's okay, Goose. You can laugh.
control point.
Sorry, I'm back.
Anyway, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Captured the control point. Blue team
Yeah, no, fam
captured the
has
control
increased their
point.
lead from 10 to 20.
Red team captured the
Now,
control
keep in mind, we are on New York. It is fam's preferred server, so a close match here doesn't necessarily guarantee fam the win. In order to stay competitive, SWUA, if they do lose, is going to only want to lose by approximately 25 to 30 points. So, in terms of benefit for SWUA here, SWUA wants to end out the game with no less than 230, preferably. Or sorry, 225 to 220 to stay competitive. AM, on the other hand, doesn't want it to stay competitive. If they do take this 250, they want it to be as fast as humanly possible. Try and lock in that 250 before SWUA can, preferably before SWUA can get even to 200, but we'll see.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has
Lego Man pushing into SWUA's base. Let's get taken out.
has captured the control point. Red team has
Johnny on a 3K with the staples. I think it's funny how in this map specifically, Johnny is not going with the shotguns like he usually does. He and Alicia have swapped.
blue team has captured the control
Or was it
point.
Asia? I don't remember. It was one of the A names on SWUA have swapped shotguns and bursts. And SWUA managing to, I didn't even notice, SWUA bringing it all the way back up to an almost even game. Fam just starting to push us over our first 100. SWUA brought it back up to within a point before Fam was able to regain control of the central area.
Oh,
Lego Man, 5K with these snipers, absolutely disgusting. I still don't understand how people use these things. Like, obviously, if you can, it's like a really great weapon most of the time, but good lord, I just cannot wrap my head around it. Fam managing to bring their lead back up by 20.
Red team
Looks like they've regained control. Whatever SWUA did needs to do again for SWUA to take this map. I don't know how exactly they controlled the area or who they cleared out to control the area, but whatever they did, it worked.
blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured
Ooh, Johnny on a quarter, maybe even a sixth of his health goes down.
team has captured
Lego
the control
Man.
point.
Who's on a 3K, gets taken down by Kit though, who's on the SMGs.
Red team has captured the control
Fam increasing their lead to a 30-point lead,
control point.
and we are officially 100 seconds away from Fam winning this first control point. SWUA still has about 130.
Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
I think
Blue team
if I had to guess, what's happening here is that Fam they have the central control, but the majority of their players are playing outside of the central area. Meanwhile, SWUA is just trying to bum rush the button, and it's leading to a lot of their deaths, basically wiping them,
captured the control point.
Ooh,
which
and
is why Fam is in control, is my assumption.
I also I think Fam needs to decide who is going to jump towards the button, because every single person on their team just jumped towards the button, leaving them all vulnerable without dash.
That would have been an excellent time for a rocket, Johnny, if you're listening.
Blue team has captured the control point.
Fam is officially 40 points ahead of SWUA. If they maintain this lead, they'll be in really good standing for the second game.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
And Fam pushes us over into the 200s. Okay, well, dude, come on. It was 1 second, really. Pushes us over into 200 seconds. 50 seconds remaining for Fam, just shy of 100 for SWUA.
Blue team has captured the control point.
They are managing to maintain that kind of 40-point lead, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. They need to get in here and get on this button. I think Asio did have a shield there for a second. It's a little too early to be doing shield work unless you're very confident with it, in my opinion. Lego Man with the snipers yet again. In and out of that button, man, he is wreaking havoc right now. Goes down to Kit, but he put Kit low enough that they were able to get a pick on him. 25 points left for Fam. 130, not 130, what am I talking about? 80 points left for SWUA.
Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured.
Wicked sick.
Blue team has captured the control point.
That's my wicked sick sound effect that I have.
Captured the control point.
Oh yeah?
Blue team has captured the control
It's just a
point.
deep voice that goes wicked sick.
Wicked sick. Alright, anyway. Fam! 2:44, 6 seconds remaining. SWUA has not crossed the 200 point threshold yet, which is going to be not great for SWUA, even on their own server, if they can't lock it in. And that is going to be the first control point. Fam with 250, SWUA with 186, meaning Fam only has to get 187 to win the next control point. Meanwhile, SWUA will have to get 250. Let's go ahead and get these scores up for you before everyone starts leaving.
All right. So Johnny leading SWUA, 35 kills, 23 deaths, followed up by Alicia with 33 kills, 23 deaths. Badger leading Fam with 12 kills, 26 deaths, followed up by Lego Man, 24 kills, 24 deaths. Nice and even. Fam takes this first control point, 250 to 186. So SWUA has a tall order, but we are moving on to their server.
We do have to swap sides. Goose, you're influencing me too much. I'm making bad puns now.
No, I love it. Please continue. I don't know. Okay, they are leaving now. I was like, why are they all... They're doing exactly what we asked them to do, is to hang out in the lobby for a little bit while we...
and then we stop and we're like, guys, come on, leave the lobby.
Let's move on to the next server.
Thank you guys for sticking around. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so we are moving into SWUA's server. Fam taking the first control point. I said it again. I said it once, I'll say it again. Fam only needing 187 points, meaning that SWUA has to absolutely lock down their button, basically. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. If not, this next game decides who's leaving the game or the playoffs. And who's moving into finals? I think whoever loses will go on to play for third, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Is that how it works?
I'm pretty sure, because it'll be whoever wins this one plays Virus in the finals, and then whoever loses should play DBDH for third in the off bracket almost. Because otherwise there is no third. It's just they both lost, and now we have a first and a second.
I don't know how things work. But you know,
how long have you been doing this?
You know what I do know how it works. English egg.
Oh my god!
One more egg.
Are we doing another one?
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
all right, we're doing another one really quickly because they need to get into this game.
Who is going to win this egg? It is going to be a tank player. No way!
Let's go, please. I did not rig it.
I'm dead.
I have a golden egg finally. Let's go.
That's so funny. Everybody's gonna be like rigged
egg.
All right, well, Humbles, there is your golden egg in all of its glory.
Let's go.
Congratulations. That's so funny.
I saw it get really close to not being me. It was the person right next to me. I was like, come on, man, come on.
That would have been shout or shout.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're ready.
Thank God. Let's go. These guys, they're on top of it. For the record, though, just in case anyone is not aware, in a double control point, you need to be into the next map as soon as possible. I think the time limit's 5 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. You have to be in within 5 minutes.
There we go. We got the rig comment.
Heck yeah.
Oh, I guess we should swap scenes. That would help.
3, 2.
To be fair, Baba Yaga, I say that I'm rigging it basically every time I commentate.
Has captured the control point.
And Fam off to a start 3, 4, 5, 6 to 1. What if that's how we commentated control point from now on? We just counted up. We just every time it swapped, we just said, "Fam, 9."
Or you say Fam score, I'll say SWUA score. 11.
Oh man,
that would be less than ideal.
That would be less than ideal. Yeah, I fear. Fam still in the lead, but only managing to hold on to a borderline equal scoring, which is good for them. Like I said before, they only need to get 187 in order to take this. SWUA, on the other hand, needs to get the full 250. So SWUA is going to have to really lock down the button and make sure that Fam is slowed down. SWUA taking the lead. Thank you. And this is their chance. Either they move on to finals to play for first or second, or they don't, and they will move on to the I don't even know what it's called. Just the fight for third, I guess. Because it's not like the losers bracket. If there was a losers bracket, we'd have more teams. But also, for the record, no one is a loser in Dash League. All right, that's just what it's called. I didn't make the name up. Fam in the lead currently by 10 points. We are in a London server, which is preferred by SWUA. I'm curious to know what their actual ping is on London. I want to say mine's like 160, but I'm over on the West Coast, so that makes sense.
Blue team has captured the control point.
What came first, the goose or the egg?
Both at the same time.
Yeah, they just spawned in. Fam increasing their lead to about 20. This is looking really, really good for Fam here.
Blue team has captured the control point.
Goose, can you believe we've been in this booth for like almost 2 hours?
An hour and 43 minutes. I like these extra long streams though.
Yeah, me too. I think they're fun. I almost said countdown for SWUA. I don't know why. SWUA. Count up for SWUA.
Count up for SWUA.
SWUA actually was able to bring it back to within 10. So good for them. Maybe they can bring it all the way back. Fam halfway to their needed score. SWUA still needs another 120. 200. No. What am I doing? 150? 60? I don't know. Something like that. I don't do math. Math ain't my strong suit.
The number to beat is 186.
187.
Yes, 187 to win.
I meant how many points SWUA has left until they hit 250, but I can't do math like that, so I was just going to wait until they got to 100, because then I know. It's actually not too far off, to be fair. SWUA with about 150 points, Fam with about 70. So if SWUA can lock it down for twice the time that Fam can, they might actually be able to win this.
Blue team has captured the control point.
We're in dire faces for SWUA though. They need to lock it in here. The longer that Fam has that button, the less likely they're going to have the amount of time they need to hold the button with some cushion. So.
Red team has captured the control point.
Fam still keeping that 10-point lead alive. SWUA starting to bring it up a little bit. Johnny moving like the Grim Reaper with these staples.
Blue team has captured the control point.
$40 points left for a Fam win. SWUA with 175 still left to get. No, not 175.
Has captured the control point.
I don't know, something.
The control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team.
We are getting to the end of this match here. Of course, both teams will play until one team or the other has 250 points. However, we'll see how SWUA is here to hold and maintain control of the point. I think I need to make some tea after this. My throat's starting to get all scratchy.
There you go.
Blue team has captured the control point.
Versus virus battle in the Smithsonian.
I don't understand.
I fear I also don't understand. All right, and as we come to a close here, Fam is going to take this match Of course, both these teams will play it out. If FAM continues at the rate they're going, we'll get 500 total. But FAM will take this match and move on to finals against Virus for Walker Tier, which is excellent. And then SWUA will be moving on to face DBDH at some point down the line for third place. So you're looking at possibly the first, the second, the third, and the fourth teams right here. It is really up in the air between these guys. Asio with Shield, I like the motivation. I like the idea. It worked for a pretty good amount of time. It actually brought them all the way back up to even. Congratulations, Lainey. I hope the salon appointment was worth it. I'm kidding. No, but good game to all these guys. I'm happy to hear that everyone is doing good. Thank you all for joining us as well. Oh, good little double kill by Carrot. So I'm not trying to end the stream yet either. I'm just like it's super even, so we're looking at another like 3 minutes worth of gameplay. I'm not really sure what to do with it. I actually want to see who in the chat really quick. If you think that FAM is going to get to 250, put a heart in the chat. If you think that SWUA is going to get to 250 before FAM can, put a rose or something. I don't know, man. And the control point poll did go to 56. They're looking at you like you're crazy because you yelled.
Lainey,
yes,
you got to explain
valid.
Dash League in detail to all of them.
SWUA taking the lead here for a second before FAM pulls it back. It has been, all things considered, this match has been excruciatingly close. Not even just this specific control point, just the game as a whole. The payload was very close. They were off. FAM got pre-checked by 0.49, I think it was. And then we had the domination where, SWUA and FAM were back and forth for, I think, almost a full 20 minutes before FAM was able to lock in and get 3 points back to back. SWUA does get 250 on this, so good for them on that. But yeah, FAM will be moving forward. Go ahead and get these scores up here, and then we'll quickly get you your post-game post-game, and then we'll dip out here.
All right, so Johnny leading SWUA, 39 kills, 29 deaths, followed up by Alicia, 39 kills, 30 deaths. Over on FAM, we got Badger leading the pack with 19 kills, 33 deaths. Lunar with 41 kills and 32 deaths. Top in the lobby. Congratulations to Lunar.
What a game!
What
ladies and
game.
gentlemen.
Give me 1 second and we will get you over to your post-game show. And I'm looking for the button. Hold on.
No, you got it.
Wait. Hold on. What happened? What happened?
Me and the 10 other people watching the stream are holding.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so the post game is not going to work.
Let's go! Okay,
right.
Let me see if I remember everything correctly. So, in the payload, it was a canyon. That was won by SWUA. They got 100% with about 2:54 on the clock. They pre-checked FAM getting to 50 point something percent, or no, it was 51.01% or 09% or something like that. So pre-checked really by like 0.49. Then on the domination, it was pretty close the entire time. There were certain things that both teams were doing that was working in their favor, but at the end of the day, that did get taken by FAM 3-0. All 3 points getting scored within the span of like 4 minutes after about 20 minutes worth of work. And then we got our control points. The first control point being taken by FAM, 250 to 186, and the second one, as you just saw, being taken by SWUA, 250 to 247. But FAM will take it overall as they only needed 187 to take the win.
Absolutely.
And so excellent game.
So FAM will move on to Walker Finals. Congratulations, FAM. And we will, I guess we will see next time. Go support Dashhole. Dashhole is casting Fire versus Acolyte right now as we speak. So go over there, support Dashhole, support Fire and Acolyte as they battle for Sprinter semifinals. do you have anything else to say before we let everybody go?
No, just tune into the rest of the games. We talked about them a bit in the pregame. I know that we have Sky versus
Limbo.
Shoot, who was it? Limbo, thank you. Sky versus Limbo is later today, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow at 11:50 currently, 11:50 Pacific time, which is 2:50 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the Tank versus TBDI rematch. Fish versus Fox. So make sure to tune in for all of those, and I hope everyone has a wonderful afternoon. Goose, go ahead and take us out with your thing.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is near you. It's Dash League time, baby, and we will see you next time. Go support the other stream. Later, bye.